Birbal the Wise. In the magnificent city of Agra, where the grand domes of palaces touched the sky, lived a wealthy merchant named Seth Haralal. His home was a treasure trove of silks from Persia, spices from the East, and jewels that shimmered like captured starlight. But his most prized possession was a small velvet bag filled with perfectly round, luminous pearls, a gift from his grandfather. One sunny afternoon, a frantic cry echoed through the merchant's mansion. The precious bag of pearls was gone. Seth Haralal was certain one of his 7 servants had stolen it, but he had no proof. Distraught, he rushed to the court of Emperor Akbar, seeking the help of the wisest man in the land, the emperor's trusted adviser, Birbal. Birbal, known for his sharp mind and clever solutions, listened patiently to the merchant's tale. A thoughtful smile played on his lips. "Do not worry, Seth Haralal," he said calmly. "The truth has a way of revealing itself. I will come to your house this evening." That evening, Birbal arrived at the merchant's opulent home. He gathered all 7 servants in the main hall. They stood in a line, their faces a mixture of curiosity and nervousness. Birbal held up a bundle of 7 simple wooden sticks, all cut to the exact same length. He handed one stick to each servant. "These are no ordinary sticks," he announced, his voice echoing in the silent room. "They are magic sticks. Right now, as you can see, they are all perfectly equal in length." He paused, looking into the eyes of each servant. "Keep them with you tonight in a safe place. Tomorrow morning we will see the magic. If there is a thief among you, his stick will grow by 1 inch overnight." The innocent servants were confused, but took their sticks without a word. The servant who had stolen the pearls, however, felt a cold knot of fear tighten in his stomach. He clutched his stick, his mind racing. He believed in the magic and was terrified that his longer stick would expose him in the morning. That night, while the rest of the household slept, the guilty servant tossed and turned. "If the stick grows 1 inch longer, Birbal will know it was me," he whispered to himself in the darkness. Then a cunning thought struck him. "But what if I outsmart the magic? If I cut a piece of 1 inch from my stick tonight, then by morning, when it grows, it will be the same length as all the others. No one will ever know." Convinced of his cleverness, he crept to a corner, carefully measured 1 inch, and sliced it off the end of his stick. He then hid the shortened stick and finally fell into a restless sleep, believing he had saved himself. The next morning, Birbal returned and had the servants line up once more, each holding their stick. He walked down the line, his keen eyes examining each one. The servants held them out with steady hands, all except one, whose hands trembled slightly. As Birbal inspected the sticks, he found exactly what he was looking for. 6 sticks were of the original length, but one was shorter by 1 inch. Birbal pointed his finger directly at the nervous servant holding the short stick. "Here is the thief," he declared. The servant turned pale and fell to his knees. The other servants gasped in astonishment. But his stick is shorter," one of them stammered. "Exactly," said Birbal with a wise nod. "The sticks were never magic. I knew that the true thief, in his fear, would believe my story. He was so afraid of his stick growing that he cut it shorter, revealing his own guilty conscience. Cornered by his own trickery, the servant confessed to the crime. He returned the bag of precious pearls and was sent to jail. Sep Haralal was overjoyed and thanked Birbal for his incredible wisdom, which proved that sometimes the simplest plan is the most brilliant one to catch a guilty mind.